Over the last few episodes, we've talked about some difficult things.
We have.
Yes. We talked about the foundations, though, of a relationship and even things. We talked about the hurt. We talked about the silence, the things that followed us into marriage, and the things that we thought were buried, the things we thought were healed, and the things we thought no longer mattered. And if you've been watching this series, you already know something. The thing that was trying to break us, it wasn't one event. It wasn't even one disagreement, one season, one person. Nope. It was years of things that never got fully addressed. But today, we want to answer the question that everybody's been asking us. What saved you? What saved us? Here we go.
Yeah.
Love ain't perfect.
But truth keeps it real. Charles&Melendia.
Just keeping it
real.
in love.
You know, the truth is, a lot of couples never come back from moments like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of couples reach a point where they're just tired.
Sure.
They're tired of talking. Mm-hmm. They're tired of explaining.
Yes.
And carrying and trying.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're honest, there are moments when we wondered what we were going through if we were going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Not because we stopped loving each other.
No, I ain't stopped loving this woman.
but because the pain we would experience as a way of clouding our judgment and clouding our vision of what we were seeing.
Yeah. So, as you said, the love was never the problem. One of the biggest revelations that God showed me was this. Love was never the problem. Most people think that marriages fail because people stop loving each other. Sometimes that's not true. Sometimes people love each other very deeply, but they become wounded. Sometimes they care very deeply as well, but they become exhausted, man. It's like too much, a burden, the heaviness of it. Sometimes they want the marriage, they want to fight for the marriage, but they're just carrying the things they don't know how to process. Can we share scripture? So Song of Solomon says this: many waters cannot quench love. So think about that. Many waters. So love must be a hot thing. Yeah. So the love was there, but love by itself doesn't heal unaddressed wounds. You agree?
Right.
It doesn't. So something to think about. How many relationships are suffering not from a lack of love, but from a lack of understanding?
I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot. And the day we stopped defending ourselves is what we want to talk about.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. I think healing began when we stopped trying to prove our case.
No.
Sometimes we be missing it. Still be trying to do that.
Absolutely.
Because every argument, if you realize, every argument, it has a lawyer. you know.
Yeah.
It has some evidence that we're gonna show out. We got some exhibits that we gotta prove. Yeah. We even have some receipts that we gotta put out there.
And we represent ourselves, right?
Represent ourselves well. Yeah. Everybody can explain why they're right.
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all done that before? Have y'all done that before?
Sure.
Go through that same thing. You got receipts.
Right?
You're going to show people. You got some evidence and all that because you're trying to prove that you're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yes, as I say now, I got the receipts, yes.
That, healing doesn't start when everybody wins. It doesn't. It doesn't start when we both want to win. It doesn't start. Healing starts when somebody, even better, when both of you all understand.
Sure. Understanding lends favor according to Scripture. You're correct on that.
Yeah.
So, and that's that. Like I say, that's the truth. So the turning point wasn't me explaining myself better. Can I do that? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do, yeah, right. So the turning point was me listening different. And still we have a challenge there, because instead of listening to respond, we listen to understand and hear the point, really.
That's the way it should be.
Yes, that's the way it should. Absolutely. I want to share another scripture. The book of James says that, we've said this one before in the series, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. So notice God says hear first. So most of us, we reverse this action here. We quick to speak, quick to defend. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Quick to explain everything, quick to justify the reason I did it. That's all of us.
Yeah.
But we're slow to hear. That's the thing, slow to hear. So you can't heal a pain that you're constantly arguing against.
Right. That's because you got to have some accountability, and
Yes.
that's what freed us.
Sure.
But can I say something that changed my life?
Oh, go ahead.
Accountability was not a punishment. It wasn't. It was actually freedom.
Okay. Accountability.
Yeah, because as long as everything is somebody else's fault, you have no power to change anything.
Because again, you take no ownership in that case because it was someone else. And that's what we got to do, take ownership.
Yeah.
So,
So when I start asking, what did I miss? What didn't I understand? What should I have addressed to you sooner? Everything started changing. And we started listening to each other.
Sure. Can I interject a scripture as well again here? In the book of Psalms, David says, search me, O God, and know my heart. So in that, notice that David didn't just pray. He didn't say, search my wife, search my family, my friends, my neighbors. He said, search me, search my heart.
Yeah.
So that's the beginning of any healing, is for us to acknowledge and take ownership. Okay? So forgiveness is not amnesia, okay?
No. But let's clear something up, though. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened.
Sure.
I forgot. I ain't listening. I don't want to hear it. Forgiveness is not denying the pain.
Oh, right,
either.
Right, exactly.
It's not rewriting the history of it. Forgiveness is choosing not to let the pain control the future.
Okay, definitely. I like that. So some people think that forgiveness means just forgetting. Some people say, hey, I cast in the sea of forgiveness. That's what God does. And I think we need to look at that scripture a little close. God never told us to forget. Forgive and forget. He told us to release those issues that we deal with. And that's what we're talking about, because we have to release those things. And just like with us over the years, there's a lot we had to release. So there is a difference. And Ephesians, it says, be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another. And I'm telling you, forgiveness is the key to getting things in order, getting them back and resolved. So, okay, imagine this. I want to share a story that you're carrying a backpack. Every hurt that you've had in life goes into that backpack. Every disappointment goes into it. Every betrayal goes into that backpack. Even all the unanswered questions that you have, they're in there. But you're carrying that for many years. And eventually, the weight becomes a norm. Okay? You stop noticing this heavy. Then one day, somebody asks you a question. Why are you so tired? The reason? Because you've been carrying a load that you were never designed to carry. So forgiveness doesn't change the past. Not at all. You know what it does? It removes the weight, or it removes the backpack, y'all. Yes.
And so, what people may have thought over these couple segments, because we have discussed some of the things that we've gone through.
Go ahead.
What actually?
What people say?
So what saved y'all? What got y'all back in line?
What saved us?
What saved us?
Okay.
Not pride.
And it wasn't winning, winning the fight or the argument. Wasn't that.
It wasn't who was right and who was wrong.
Nope. It wasn't pretending that it wasn't there either.
Right. And it wasn't us avoiding situations either.
So what saved us, honestly, was accountability.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Communication as well.
That's a continued thing.
And most of all,
prayer, y'all.
Prayer, y'all, for sure.
Yeah.
So, and a willingness to let God expose the things that needed to be healed, even on a constant basis. You want to share something with us?
Yeah, there's a scripture that I can think of that references what we're talking about. And it says, you shall know the truth.
Yes.
And the truth shall make you free. That
Made free.
is in
Yes.
John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Made free.
Yeah.
Right. So everybody wants freedom. Matter of fact, we're just celebrating their freedom. Few people want the truth, though. But the truth is the doorway.
Yeah, it is. The greatest lesson we are continuing to learn from this journey.
I love you, girl.
I love him too. I'm telling you, the biggest lesson that we learned from all of this. This has been a journey.
Life is a journey.
It is.
Marriage is a journey.
And this has been a journey.
It's a journey, girl. I tell you.
And the greatest lesson that we've learned from this journey is pain ignored
Yes.
is not pain healed.
Correct. Yes. I agree.
Silence is not peace.
No.
Functioning is not healing. And time alone does not fix everything.
No. Right. So, let's ask the audience a few questions. We want you all to participate. Hey, put in the chat your answers here. So we have a few questions. What have you been carrying too long?
And that's something that, we like to discuss even within ourselves.
Sure.
You know, understanding and elaborating on those type of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to take that?
Yeah. So another one is, what conversation have you been postponing?
Sure. Right.
It could be some deep thought of things that you don't want to address, but it's still brewing up in there. You may need to stop that and let it out.
Yeah, because you can go into carrying things for decades if you don't ever address. Because I know there's things that we dealt with that we've never put on the table and with people involved, and that's what we have to do at some point.
Yeah.
And what pain have you mistaken for healing? You think you're healed, but you're not.
And what relationship needs honesty?
Everyone, right?
Yeah. But what one do you need to clarify and just be honest about how you're feeling?
Yes.
As we talked in the previous series, you may be dealing with loved ones, family members, friends, and whatever.
Sure, yes.
And who do you honestly need to come talk to about the relationship that y'all have?
Yes, right.
It may be something you want to.
And what truth is God looking to show you? What is that truth that God is looking to bring out in you or about you or concerning you?
Yeah. And lastly, what weight? Like the backpack example that he used.
Don't let this series become another thing that you watch, okay? Let it become a conversation that you have with whomever. So this week, sit down with spouse, family member, friend, whoever it is with the issue. No television, no phone, no distraction.
Right.
Ask this question. What do you need me to understand that I may still be missing? Then listen.
Yeah.
Don't defend, as we talked about earlier. Don't explain away. Not to prepare your response either. Just listen to understand. Because understanding may save what arguments never could.
Yeah, so if you walk through this series with us, it helped us tremendously. And I
Yes.
hope it helped you.
Yes.
And thank you.
Yes, we want to say definitely
Thank you, because we all need to grow in relationships and families and things. We all need to grow together.
Sure.
I mean, we just went through the last week of talking about freedom and,
Yes.
being able to unite and come together, especially as our African American descendants. We need to come together, right? And so if there's things that needs to be brought out,
Yes.
especially with our married couples, because you don't want to wind up destroying what you built because of the pride, because of the things that you've been holding.
Right.
So in this series, that's what we wanted to expound out. We wanted us to be able to express those feelings.
Yeah, because a lot of our community, and we're not as open as we should be, and so that's the thing. We want you to open up, and we want to open up for our healing. Let's come to the table. Let's talk about our hurts. Let's talk about the pains, the things that we've dealt with, the baggage that we hold and we carry, and let's seek God for healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we know it's not going to be easy.
Oh, absolutely.
These conversations aren't going to be easy because we've been holding them so long.
Yes, right.
But they are definitely going to be real.
They're needed, right?
They're real. And real healing starts with real truth.
Yes, definitely. So the thing that almost broke us,
or could have
broke us after 40 years, taught us something that we'll never forget.
Right.
So God can heal what we thought was too deep. God can restore what we thought was too damaged. God can reveal what's hidden without destroying what's valuable. And sometimes the thing that almost breaks you becomes the thing that God uses to transform you.
Yes.
Not broken, but transformed.
Yes.
So I found a scripture. Would you share?
Yeah, it's in Romans. And it says, and we know that all things, I didn't say some.
Yes, right.
All things work together for good to them that love God.
Right. And as it says, and the call according to his purpose. Yes.
So the thing that could have broke us wasn't the end of our story. No. It became the beginning of our healing.
Yes, right. So, again, thank you for tuning in with Thursday's Dose. Just keeping it real in marriage with Charles and
Melendia.
Yabba dabba do, y'all. All right. So until next time. We thank you for tuning in. We want to send you our love and our prayers with you. And please contact us. Let us know how your journey is, whether it's been beneficial. Give us a testimony. Give us, just let us hear from you. Just to see how, the lessons are resonating with you and whether, they hit home.
Yeah.
Because again, they are what we live and are living.
Yeah.
In our 40-something years.
Yeah.
So again, by the time you see this, we want to say June 23rd. It's the day that we met in 1978. So 48 years ago, June 23rd was 48 years.
48, I hate to think.
Now she got to ask. I know. See, I ain't got to ask because I already know.
41.
Oh my! We'll do the math after this episode. So she got to catch up. Her brother's already there.
So we're gonna celebrate a little bit. We want to celebrate a little bit because that's quite some time. That's quite some time.
Almost half a century, really.
Almost half a century.
Dang, girl, you stole my youth.
Yeah, he did. But I was willing to give.
Yeah, give what? We ain't got to talk about that.
My youth.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. No, we're kidding. We like to have lighthearted conversations. So we do. We tease, and I know I do. I come from a family that especially with my father. And
Okay.
so,
Well,
anyway, she's trying to
Going
stop me
somewhere.
from talking. But anyway,
part of, are we going to have some shots that we want?
some shots. Go ahead. What kind of shot do you want? Okay.
Yeah.
Love ain't perfect.
But truth keeps it real.
You do.
Charles&Melendia.
Just keeping it
Just keeping it real.
in love.